Among the noble prophets mentioned in the Quran, one stands out for a reason that stirs the soul. A prophet whose life was not only filled with knowledge, strength, and patience, but one who is believed to have ascended to heaven alive. Today we take you through the extraordinary life of Prophet Idris, peace be upon him, the man who walked with angels and was lifted to the heavens by the command of Allah. Part 1. The early life of Idris, a prophet among the chosen. Prophet Idris, A.S., was born many generations after Prophet Adam, A.M. Some narrations say he was the great-grandfather of Prophet Nuh. A.S. Idris was no ordinary man. He was the first to write with a pen, the first to use astronomy and mathematics, a man of deep thought, wisdom, and sincerity. The people around him were turning away from Allah. Yet Idris stood firm, reminding them of truth, teaching patience, and calling them to righteousness. Like this story so far? Click like and subscribe to stay connected with more inspiring stories from the Quran and Hadith. Your support helps spread the light of knowledge. Part 2. Idris in the Quran. The truth in the verses. Allah mentions Idris in the Quran not once but twice. In Surah Maryam, verse 56 to 57, and mention Idris in the book. Surely he was a truthful man, a prophet, and we raised him to a high station. And in Surah Al-Anbiya, verse 85, and Ismail and Idris and Dhul-Kifl, all were of the steadfast. This high station mentioned by Allah is a reference that scholars say could mean he was physically raised to heaven. But why? What was so special about Idris that he was chosen for such an honor? Part 3. Idris and the Angel. The journey begins. Idris was a man whose good deeds increased day by day. According to a famous narration from Ibn Kathir, Idris once asked an angel, "Can you take me to the heavens so I may speak to the angel of death and understand more of Allah's decree?" The angel agreed, carrying Idris through the skies. They passed the first heaven, then the second, until they reached the fourth level of heaven, and there, something remarkable happened. If this story is touching your heart, then show your support. Tap like and make sure to subscribe for more journeys of the prophets. Part 4. A divine decision. Idris in the fourth heaven. When they reached the fourth heaven, they met the angel of death. Idris was speaking to him when suddenly the angel of death said, "Subhanallah, I was just commanded to take the soul of Idris, and here he is." Allah had planned for Idris to die in the fourth heaven, not on earth, and in that moment, his soul was taken, surrounded by angels, in the highest of company. Like where this is going? Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here. You won't want to miss the rest of this heavenly story. Part 5. The meaning behind it all. A man elevated by deeds. Prophet Idris was not taken up for nothing. His entire life was a testimony of knowledge, good action, calling to truth, and never giving up on Allah. He is believed to have fought against injustice, taught people how to live righteously, and sought constant nearness to Allah. And that is why Allah rewarded him with what no other prophet had before, an elevation to the heavens while alive. Final reflections. What we learn from Idris, A.S. The story of Idris, A.S., reminds us of a powerful truth. Elevation doesn't come from wealth or fame. It comes from sincerity and action. If you walk toward Allah, He will raise you higher than you ever imagined. Just as He raised Idris, He can raise you. From hardship, from sadness, from anything holding you back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us, which part of Idris's story inspired you the most? And we raised him to a high station. Quran 19:57. May Allah raise us all to high stations in this life and the next. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.